All right, we're gonna bring out our black beans. We're gonna place those right on top of our already cooked pasta. I have absolutely no idea what this pasta is called, but it looked fun, so I wanted to try it. So just 1 can of black beans, add as much or as little as you'd like. Next, I'm gonna come in with some yellow bell pepper, and I just thought to add a little bit of freshness, a little bit of crunch, sort of, right on in here. Beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna come in with some par-cooked ground hamburger, and we're just gonna add this. This is 1 pound that I'm just gonna split up between each container, so 1/4 pound per little section. These are perfect for meal preps. If you have like family members that always argue about their food portions, no longer. All right, we're also gonna be doing some onion here, and this is just some white onion. Whoa! We're just gonna add as much or as little as you would like. Right on in here. Beautiful. All right, and now I'm gonna bring out my frozen sweet corn, and we are just going to add some of this right on in here too. Totally optional if you don't like corn, but I think it adds a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of extra flavor that I really like in this dish. So a little bit right on in. Now we're getting to the fun stuff. I'm gonna bring out my mild salsa. You can definitely use hot or spicy if you like, but I am not a hot or spicy kind of person. I am a mild girl. So if you like hot and spicy, you can do that. My family knows they have to add it at the end because I'm not putting that in there. All right, right on there. We're also gonna be adding a little bit of sour cream. So I'm just gonna take a nice scoopful and we're just gonna place that right on top. I'm not measuring this. If you don't have sour cream, you can also use a Greek yogurt, would work just as well for this, but just a little bit of sour cream to add some creaminess to this. All right, now I've got my cojita cheese. I got this from the Mexican market right by my place, and it is just so delicious. We're just gonna crumble this right on over the top of everything, getting a nice amount. This cheese is really salty too, so it's gonna be perfect to add a little bit of salt right onto this dish. There we go. All right, to season everything up, we're gonna do a little bit of taco seasoning. You guys can make your own at home or use the packet version. If you know me, I always love a good shortcut, so I always do the packaged options just because it seems easier to me. But if you have your own little recipe at home, go ahead and do that. All right, and that is all we have to do for now. We're gonna head straight to the oven, 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. All right, our taco pastas are out of the oven, smelling absolutely amazing. Now, all we really have to do is just take one of these. Ooh, a little warm, little warm. All right, we're just gonna take it and then flip it right on over. All right, and let's just go ahead and see what we are working with. Beautiful pasta dinner. Now all we gotta do is just give this all a nice stir together. You can incorporate that pasta, that salsa, that hamburger, sour cream, our taco sauce, your beans, your corn, your bell pepper. Just look at how amazing this is once we get this all nice and mixed together. Oh, looking incredible. And for the final part, of course, some green onions just right on over the top. You can also add a little bit more sour cream if you'd like, some jalapenos, you know, whatever you have that you think is delicious, some cilantro maybe, and give this a try. All right, this is looking so good. Just get a nice bite of hopefully everything. It looks pretty full. Here we go. Wow, that is incredible. Definitely need to try this.